Welcome back. The Better Business Bureau has a program aimed at connecting military personnel, their families, and veterans with the resources they might need. Lane Montz is here with us, and so is Bonnie Zarucha. And what is this program? What's the plan for this? Is this all in the planning stages?
Well, it's past planning. It's implemented. I'm going to let Bonnie talk about it mostly because it's her program, but the International Association of BBBs and the institute that they have developed a program for military personnel because they have a hard time transitioning. And so this is all about financial literacy and safeguarding the military people and the veterans from problems that they face when they re-enter civvy life, as they say.
Bonnie, I know from talking to other veterans about, there's a brotherhood in the military, and once you are out of the military, you have your family, hopefully, but as far as that kinship you had, that strong bond, a lot of people are lost, and that brings on some PTSD, which they just feel like they have no purpose anymore. There's a lot of good things with this program we're talking about, but one is preventing veterans from getting scammed and making poor financial decisions.
Right, and the thing about it, Dan, is it's not just scamming and fraud, although every aspect of it speaks to scamming and frauding. We want to empower them to be able to choose good businesses, to not lose their money to frauds and scams, to be able to assist them in making smart financial decisions especially with large purchases like a home and a car, helping them search out employment opportunities, because employment scams are the #1 scam that the military are at risk for. And in addition to home improvements and online. And of course, I have a family of military. I have a 20-year-old grandson in the Army who's the light of my life. He gets out, these kids have this money, the young ones, when they don't know what to do when they get out. And as Lane said, you are in an environment where everything is taken care of for you, and then all of a sudden, all the decisions, you've got to find employment, you've got to find people you can trust, you have to find businesses you can trust, you got to find a place to live, and so this is the face that's going to help you with that.
Lane, I know from, when you're in the military, everything's planned out for you. They tell you where you're going, how you're going to get there, how long you're staying, and then you move on to the next mission, and you're constantly, it's being controlled by the government or the military you're involved with. And like, man, I would imagine getting thrust out in the open like that, you'd be just totally lost. So how susceptible are veterans to getting in bad situations?
Well, they're the #2 group next to seniors for being scammed, but it really comes down to, of course, their life is not easy. It's very difficult. I don't want to suggest that it's easy in the military, because it's not.
Right.
But they're in a bit of a bubble. So the daily drip of news and the daily drip of life experiences that we all have every day, and we learn, hey, a new scam came out, or a new problem with computers, or whatever, that we take for granted day by day, they don't see that. And then all of a sudden, they're put in it, and they just really, it's proven that they do struggle, and so the BBB wants to help with that.
Bonnie, you know as well as I do that all of us could use a little bit of coaching with our financial issues. I mean, we go through school, and like in my high school, I never had anything like that at all. Right. So you kind of trial and error, learn as you go, make mistakes. Sometimes your parents can help, sometimes they can't. But we all make financial mistakes. There's a lot of things I wish I'd done in the past that I'm learning gradually. But what is it exactly, the nuts and bolts of trying to teach better practices financially?
Well, now we even have cryptocurrency. Friend or foe? How do they know? We don't know. So I'm going to be going through a 6-month training to help assist them as much as I can. And this is going to be, this is just not something that I woke up one day and said, oh, gee, I love the military and I really want to help them. There is a path to this. So we are going to be meeting virtually. We're going to be meeting face-to-face with people. I will be reaching out all over this Northwest Ohio to any place I can get into with the VFW posts. And I think that this program will spread by word of mouth. When people know that there is a number to call, a cell phone to call, a person to ask for, you're not going to a link online, You're not going to an 800 number.
Yeah, there's the phone number for Better Business Bureau if you want to know information. Again, Lane, this is just in the planning stages. This is going to happen down the road, but it's not up and operational right now.
Not operational right now, but out of the 92 BBBs in the country, we were only one of 15, and Bonnie was one of 15 that was chosen. So the training begins, but we're mission focused, mission critical, to use a military term. And in about 6 months, when the training is done, we will be back out in the community all over. We'll be hopefully back here at TOL to talk about where military people can go and to hear this or to learn more. So we're very excited about it. It's a kickoff day for us, and we're very appreciative of TOL's time.
And also, give you an idea of how this fits under the Better Business Bureau purpose and umbrella, what you guys do.
Well, we've always had a twofold purpose, Dan. One is to lift up businesses, to find the best businesses, to group together, to circle the wagons and lift up the best businesses. That makes for better communities. The other part has always been just being a consumer watchdog.
Yeah.
This kind of floats in the middle, right?
Sure, yeah.
So we think it's a perfect fit. We're happy to be part of it.
Well, I appreciate both coming down. A lot of potential for this to help a lot of veterans out there. So, Bonnie, best of luck to you in your learning process, and we can't wait to see the unveiling of this. And Lane, thank you for coming down. Lane and Bonnie from the Better Business Bureau.
Thank you.